Okay, Capricorn, this is my second attempt now to get this to get this video going. It kept wanting to, it just cut off at 1:11 is when it cut off. Okay, so what I started doing was my intro, which we can skip that. I would like you to visualize that divine white light, that source energy of love. And I do the same thing going through my chakras as well as going through your chakras. And we meet on that unified field through that love energy. So what I've got just off the bat, I was I'm being guided not to take it up. So I will definitely keep checking this camera, make sure it's not shutting off on me. Justice is in the reverse as your topic, okay, your issue. And this is whenever we feel like something is off balance in some area of our life. And it can be actual legalities. It can be justice system legalities. It can have to do with partnerships. It can do with marriage and relationships and contracts and things like that. So being in the reverse with the 9 of, I pulled from my tiny tarot. This is the journey of the sacred bee, but I pulled from my tiny tarot the 9 of coins, which is about your independence and self-reliance. And there's something about that and that being balanced out that's gonna probably help you with the challenge, which the challenge card is the 10 of Cups. That's like this emotional fulfillment, the fairy tale ending in a sense too, or the fairy tale beginning to the completion. It's part of the puzzle. Whether this is a windfall of money or if it's just the act of you being very independent on your own, and then something gets balanced out with relationships, partnerships. But okay, here at the heart of the matter, you have the 8 of Wands, and that is all about, oh wow, so many things. It can be Cupid's arrow, it's communication. It can be about your choices that have to do with the heart. What choices the heart going to make? Communication, going back and forth. If the heart's going back and forth. Choices, decisions, you have a choice to make. In what direction the heart wants to go in. What's the past energy? The 5 of disc in the reverse. Really good energy. Either you've come out of a health worry or concern of your own, or this was something to do with finances, a hardship of some sort, but you overcame it. You overcame it. And did a lot on your own, possibly. There could be a lot that you're doing on your own. Okay, what's the goal or destiny spot? The moon. The moon. Partnerships. Life path number 2. Partnerships. Cancerian energy, possibly Pisces energy too. I relate to it also. It's mysterious and unknown, and it's not going to give me the exact answer, except that it's something that you're going to have to trust your intuition on or about. Give me something else with the moon, please. What is so mysterious here about the moon? Judgment. Lighting up a path for you. Taking it step by step. Enlightenment that begins in a path being revealed to you through intuition and your visions. Dreams, possibly too. It's like a waking up call from your angels. It's like the alarm, the angel alarm going off. If you could imagine that being a thing, it's like an angel alarm. Okay, so tell me about the future energy here for Capricorn. Oh, look at that. Queen of Wands. 4 of Cups in the reverse means there's a fresh new start coming. There's a boat. If you're on an island and you're not happy with where you're at, then the boat has come and then you decide to go on it. for a fresh new start. We have Cancerian energy again too here. Sagittarius. So a fresh new start. After going within, doing the work within, after being completely over something, how do you feel? Like the Nine of Discs. You've got the Nine of Discs twice. Ooh, like your patience is going to pay off, and it will. And you have the Seven of Discs on the bottom. The Nine of Discs, guys, twice in a reading. Pretty big. Whatever you thought wasn't balanced, whatever appeared not balanced, it's getting balanced. Everything eventually finds balance. And is always striving for it here. Why? Because of this duality. And the Nine of Discs here is really good because it's how you're feeling, which is independent, self-reliant. You can do it on your own. You've got, I don't know what it is that you've got. Maybe that's a huge nest egg. But it says gain. It says gain, and this is about your past work too. Something that is it's really gonna pay off. Feels like something's gonna take off. As I say that, the Empress is coming out. Yeah, it feels like something's really gonna take off because I'm getting with that Eight of Wands. This could be like taking flight. Something that feels like, it feels like your heart is speeding up, like in a good way. You know, when your heart flutters, like something's going to make your heart flutter. The Empress energy in the environment is really an energy I would very much so relate to Capricorn anyway, because it's really nice, motherly, grounded. But the Empress, is above all queens. So anything and everything that has to do with how you receive, and receiving not just a little bit but a lot, because the Empress is the nurturer, all of it in one, more than all of it. It can take care of thousands. That's how I look at the Empress. Very, very, very abundant. Whatever it is that you're creating, this is like what you're birthing to life energy. What is the hope or fear here? Well, okay, Lovers in reverse and Temperance in reverse. Hope or fear. That could have to do with a breakup or the chemistry just not being right. It could be a fear. Could be a fear. Wanting to be lined up, Two of Wands, wanting to be lined up with passion, purpose, and an energy that would support that, and like a partnership that was, so it's about this partnership that you're just wanting to be. You don't want somebody to make the same poor judgment calls. I don't know, there's something here that needs healing in a partnership. What else about alchemy, please? The Eight of Pentacles. And so how are we dealing with this? We're putting our head into our work, into what we're good at. Perfecting skills, crafts, perfecting your craft. Oh, wow, and you're building. Whatever you're building, it is going to work out. And this is more of a fear here after you've put in so much work. King of Wands, the leader, the inspirational leader, the one who can get over any kind of challenge or obstacle. What about this Four Cups? Tell me about the Four Cups. The Knight of Wands, fresh new start, and this energy is coming in really like hot and heavy for you with the Knight of Wands, like the crazy about you energy. That's the Knight of Wands. There could be travel indicated. Like I said, the ship is here. What is the outcome looking like? What is the outcome looking like? The Wheel, the journey, the trip, and it landed on that Nine of Pentacles. Fortune, the journey of something going the right way. And it's your journey and yours alone with the Hermit. 999, something to release from the past. Something to release from the past about doubt or pessimism, or feeling like, oh, well, this could be too good to be true. It won't work out. Let me tell you something is going to work out. And it I can't talk. And it probably will feel too good to be true. All right, so we're going to get more cards, though, because I want to figure out what else there has to be more to this. There has to be more to this. Give us just some more information about this partnership, or whatever partnership is unequal at the moment. And maybe why. Again, with somebody making a poor decision, a poor judgment call in the past. And so now the crossroads is going to call for you to make a different decision. This is going to involve going inside and reflecting about your past decisions, your past crossroads, what you decided to do in the past, and then versus like what you're going to do now. Getting together, this is like courtship energy, getting together, getting to know somebody. Number 4, could be getting together with friends or family. There's 2 4s. And reduces to a 4. Accident prone? Is somebody accident prone? You're cutting out an energy that's not putting in the effort. If this is involving work too, it could be about deciding to cut out a partnership because of some kind of effort that basically it's saying you're putting in the effort, and this energy might not. They're more of a liability or a hazard to you. And so then you would be cutting that energy out because of that. Some more on the scythe. The 4 cups. Another 4 cups. Over it. Bored. Over it. Over the lack of effort. Over it. Okay. Over the lack of effort. So what's the new journey, the new cycle here with the wheel? 2 of Cups. So I told you there's a grand partnership coming in. It's going to like balance things. It comes in when you've gotten to a point of mastery, worked on yourself so much. This is Cupid's arrow, or a perfect work partnership for you after you've been doing things maybe solo for a while, or like I said, deciding to cut out a hazard or a liability. Is this the Knight of Wands? Is this the Knight of Wands energy? Not being conflicted anymore. Not wanting to fight. Not wanting to be pulled into drama. You're over drama. Not wanting to be pulled into that. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Maybe more on 5 of Swords in the reverse. Not wanting to have conflict. Wanting to make love, not war. 10 of Cups. 10, 10. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Oh, and then the Star, and you see how that flipped. Something is definitely coming full circle for another a new season, a new chapter for you. Oh, Lovers too. This is going to be something, it's going to feel like, I'm sorry about the way that I drew that in. It looks terrible. But it is going to be something that you celebrate. You're bossing up. The Star card is like not only hope renewed, but it's some kind of manifestation in the physical of something you've wanted for a very long time. And there you are with the Queen of Pentacles. So it has like a mix, but basically you're able to do it all on your own if you want, if you should do that. But you're about to receive some really big blessings in money and finances and things balancing out in the domestic realm too. Page of Swords could be dealing with a child, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it could be news coming in about this crossroads and this big decision that needs to be made. 8 of Cups, somebody's leaving or retreating or going somewhere else. They're finding their 9th cup. This could be you. a choice or decision regarding a vacation also. Abundance, joy, dancing, celebration. This is really good. So news, information regarding a crossroads, regarding going towards your wish granted. You just have to get out of your own way. 888 showing up. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of abundance. The 8 of Swords is, it can be feeling restricted or like we're tied down, like we have to do something, there's no way around something. It can be us getting in our head about limitations or anxiety. It can be anxiety about making it on our own. It can be with this 9 of Pentacle being here. But you'll be fine. But you'll be fine. You've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Boldness, braveness, putting yourself out there is going to get you some kind of results that you've been wanting. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune again. I feel like this might be new. Don't have to do something alone. You won't have to do something alone. And there's unexpected income, number 27. Unexpected income. Mature woman. Despair. Privileged lady in the reverse. And the mature woman in the reverse. I'm not sure what those two have to do with each other. This is an energy of the wealthy woman energy that's like things are just given to them. And the Empress, things are just handed to them. And then the mature woman. And then I have despair. It says not hiring. And the Tower. Sudden change. Sudden change in regards to this. I think it's good change. Yeah, it is. Because here's the Ace of Wands. A new passionate beginning here. 8. This is the Journey with the Wheel and the Journey card. The Child and the main female. The Child, the main female, and the Journey. Okay, if it's not about an actual child, then something is about a new beginning or in the beginning stages of a journey, a trip, part of this life, a big trip, a big journey in the horizons. Your ship's coming in. Having time to oneself here, releasing toil and hard work, releasing that, working smarter, not harder, or something truly being given to you, poverty in the reverse, kind of getting lucky in that sense. Marriage on the bottom of the deck wanting to pop off. Wow, marriage, commitment, love, I have a woman. Gift, unexpected income, and the gift card. Dogs, loyalty, somebody by your side, a good friend or a loyal person by your side, or it could be a dog that is loyal to you too. Letter, and then here's good news. This could be good news about a trip or journey or some kind of travel that's going to be initiated. Be able to see through the clouds. Let's just pull some random stuff here. So if you've been worried, there's something good here about that. Questions? What you're thinking about is absolutely correct. It takes courage to trust yourself, especially when everything points in a different direction. Weariness. No one has your best interest at heart. Others have their own agendas. Step up and take control of the situation. It's the very thing people are not expecting you to do. Weariness. And then forgiveness. Trusting yourself is often harder than trusting others. Don't worry if you get this wrong. The consequences would not be as bad as you think. Okay, that's a strange one. Let's get something from the Oracle. And let's see what this has to say. This new trip or journey it's talking about with the wheel is all about the Hermit energy. It's all about you tapping into you. It is about you tapping into you, your path. I'm seeing the Hermit as your 9 of Cups. Oh, feast of plenty. There will be a feast of plenty. Again, with a decision. Don't worry about the consequences. They won't be as bad. And choices and consequences, you will have more choices on down the road also. So there's plenty. There's plenty for all. 50, the spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. And then you have the Fortune's Wheel, two Fortune's Wheel. And the Caterpillar opportunity. It says luck and right timing. Movement towards adventure. There's definitely movement. Movement, for sure. And the Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Luck and right timing. Let's pull your angel number. Cat or pillar. 0. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. 15. I am wise. Your love for others is powerful. You are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. Okay. And the Oracle of Genetic Gifts for Capricorn. And we'll close out with this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need a private reading, that information is in the description box. Like and subscribe. And if you're coming back, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you are a master. Master number 11, a teacher of sorts. Ascension number 11, Paranirvana plane, access light-based technology, and you are an empath, extremely sensitive person who feels another's emotions. An extremely sensitive person who feels another's emotions. And that is what I've got for you, Capricorn. Sending you much love. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.